Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn, where we are now the proud owners of a room. Look at our wonderful room right there. It's got walls, it's got a roof, it's got a door, it even has a little window. It's all very glorious indeed. Okay, maybe it's not quite as glorious as I'm making it out to be. I'm sort of hamming it up a little bit, but I do think it's better than sleeping over here in a tin shed. So I do quite like our lovely little room, and that got me thinking, what would be better than one lovely little room? And the answer, of course, is two lovely little rooms. So I think right now we go and chop down some trees, get some wood, and build another lovely little room over here, and then we'll have two. Then we'll have two rooms, and that's quite a good starting point, I think. So let's go and chop some trees down. I mean, there are plenty to choose from. What we're going to do is, we're going to do something a little bit different now, because this got suggested in the comments. I didn't know you could do this. So what you can do is, we'll drag select all of that just there, and that gets us a mix of things. So we've picked multiple objects. So we've got 3 dandelion trees and 15 tall palm trees. We don't want to cut down the dandelion trees. We like them. They let us make tea, and that's a glorious thing. So we're going to leave them alone, but now we can pick 15 tall palm trees, and we get the actions linked to that particular type of thing. I quite like that. That's quite good. So yeah, please cut those trees down, but leave the dandelion trees alone. I quite like that, so you can do a big multiple select thing and then choose what you do with each individual type of thing you selected. That's quite good. I do like that. So they can go and chop that down. So let's get time moving on, shall we? Because yeah, we haven't got enough wood at all to get that done. In fact, we're going to use a little bit of wood to get that sort of bit of wall sorted out and turned around the right way. Oh, hang on. Agreed with Vanessa's approach to science. That's probably a good thing, because I think Vanessa is quite good at science. What with her being a super doctor and all. Right, here we go. So, get that done. Are you building this? You're building this. Okay, we're going to have a wall in. We're going to have a door in at some point. Oh, actually, one thing we might want to do, a few people did suggest this in the comments, we might want to get another little kind of stairway going that way. Because as it stands right now, people are going to have to kind of queue up and wait to go up and down the stairs. So if there's somebody coming this way, and somebody coming that way, somebody's going to have to wait. So this person here is going to stand around at the bottom of the stairs, waiting for that person to come through the door and come down the stairs. If we have another stairway, that might speed things up a little bit. And do you know what? I think it'll look quite nice as well. Just another one going in that direction. So let's do that as well. I think we have got plenty of stone. 349 stone. I think we can build another one of these. So stairs, stone steps, please. And yeah, rotate that round, and then yeah, just sort of put it there, just snap it to there. I quite like that. That looks pretty good. Okay, yeah, Ember's constructing the door. Nova's had a meal. Right, so Nova's gathering the wood. I think Nova's chopping down the trees. You're doing the building work. You're doing research. What's Annette doing? Annette is she's harvesting. This is good. Annette is harvesting that kind of cotton stuff, or she's failing to harvest the cotton stuff. She's not doing a good job. Maybe it's tricky to harvest, possibly. There's a lot of failing going on with this. Hang on a minute, hang on, pause time. Harvest all that, please. That's not quite ready to harvest, but okay, we'll try and get as much as we can while we're over here, because she does keep failing. But yeah, I think if we get enough of this, we might be able to use it for beds. And then we can put the beds in the fancy rooms we're building. This is all going very well. Oh, hang on. We've researched... antibiotics production is done. Right, that's very good. And I think what we do is, was it a few of these things over here? These kind of funny looking things, what did we call them? Grain cob. Yeah, can we grab a few of these? Can we grab some of those? Are any actually ready to harvest? I don't think they're ready to harvest, are they? They're all on, hang on, can we just select, do what we did before, just select a big load of them? Can we harvest what we can? Oh, there's a few ready. Yeah, so they're not ready. They can be cut down but not harvested. Okay, even if we can just get a few of these, yeah, they're just all for cutting. If we can get a few, then maybe we can make our own antibiotics, which would then just help out in the long run, I think. Also, is it worth possibly just help out with that, going over here and getting another little sort of farm field thing set up where we could grow our own grain cob? Can we do that? Is that a thing we can grow? Oh, hang on. No, don't change what's in that field. We like that. We like those things. Farming. And no, it isn't edible. I think we can eat it, can't we? I think you can eat the sort of grain, the cob bit at the top, the sort of the corn and the cob bit. But also if we ferment it, I think, I think people say we put it in the barrel. If we ferment it, we might get the antibiotics out of it. Let's do that, shall we? Let's give that a go anyway. So let's just make it as big as the other fields. Are they like that, are they? Yeah, okay, that'll do. So pop that in. Another little field going in. That's all very good. How are we doing with gathering with wood? 218. I'm not entirely convinced that's enough. I don't think that's enough. Hang on, we'll go and check. So, yeah, wooden planks, just because I think they look a bit nicer. Drag that out. Oh, no, that is enough. 175. Yeah, okay, so we'll have one of those. We need a door to go on this side. So hang on, I think I just unselected the door, but it's going to be fine. So we'll have, yeah, wooden plank door opposite that one. That makes sense. And then on this side, we'll have another window. Because why wouldn't we? Because it looks nice. So, okay, we'll have, was it a small window? It looks like a regular window. What is that? Hang on. Can we find out what that is? I can't quite recall what that is. It is a large metal window. Okay, let's go for that. So yeah, window, metal. Yeah, it's one of those. Okay, so it's about 1, 2, 3 away from that side. So 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the room. Boop. There we go. Right, so we've got that kind of done. And I think, yeah, we should have enough wood to get that built. Okay, wonderful. We can soon have 2 lovely little rooms. Lost harvest. Okay, what's that about? What have we done there? The following plants have lost their yield and are no longer harvestable. Oh, it was over there. It was one of the grain cob things. Maybe it got eaten by that thing. Maybe that came along and nibbled the sort of cobs off the end of it or whatever. Okay, I was going to say it's a bit of a nuisance. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. We can sort of muddle through with that. That's all fine. Yeah, I'm excited to get that done. I'm looking forward to getting all that done. And then, as well, if we could look at... hang on, take the roof off. Pop into here. So what's the temperature inside? So outdoors, it's 28 degrees C. In there, it's 30 degrees C. So it's warm wherever we go. It's still quite warm and toasty. So it's not like a huge, massive temperature difference. So I think what we do is, let's go in here. Can we look at getting some decent beds in place? I mean, wooden beds would be okay. Yeah, wooden fabric bed. A wooden leather bed sounds really unpleasant. I would not like to sleep on a leather bed. I suppose if it was a choice of sleeping on a leather bed or sleeping on some straw on the floor, I would choose a leather bed. But I can't imagine a leather bed being overly comfortable. Skin bark or synthetic. But yeah, we've got the fabric. We've got the lovely fabric beds. Let's not make them out of stone. Metal seems... I mean, to make the frame out of metal does seem a little bit... It seems a little bit sort of prisony, I would say. Let's make it out of wood, shall we? How much of that sort of cottony fabric stuff do we have? 90! We can do this properly. Okay. Yes, we will do that, please. So, yeah, in the moment, we'll have... I mean, do we put them all in there for now? And then... No, we'll put the 2 beds over here. I think they can get that built pretty quickly. They're very good. So, at the moment, 2 beds in there, 2 beds in there. And then eventually, yeah, they'll get their own rooms. But yeah, this is going to make things a little bit better for them. So where do we put these? So hang on a second, rotate it round. Just put them in each corner. And I didn't hold the thing down to do the multiple building. Hang on a second. We shall do that. So 1 just there, 1 there. And then rotate. We'll have 1 in that corner and 1 in that corner. Okie doke. Right, so now they can have proper beds, which surely will help their mood. I mean, Annette's mood is, yeah, her happiness is tumbling. She is very, very grumpy right now, about to rot away. Oh, we've only got, yeah, Annette is at risk of meltdown. Annette, go and do something fun. Annette is eating. That will help your happiness a great deal. That will get that ticking back up. Right, okay, so quick meal. You have got stomachache. Okay. Minor abdominal pain, indigestion, constipation and vomiting caused by the consumption of rotting food. Did you just eat some rotting food, Annette? That's probably not the wisest of things to do. Oh, one thing we do have to do. Hang on a moment. Lots of people said that having a 2-hour break between 6 and 8 o'clock and then having 1 hour of work and then having anything is a little bit silly. They said that was a little bit of a silly way round of doing things because they might then go, okay, we've relaxed for 2 hours, let's go and do some work. So they might run off all the way over there to do some work, takes them an hour to get there, they get there, and then they've got anything, they go, I'm going to relax. And they come all the way back. So they've wasted loads of time walking around doing nothing. So, oh, Annette's having a bit of a vomit. Oh dear. Annette, you should possibly have not eaten the mouldy food. How we're looking for other stuff. There's loads of veg. There's loads of veg. Loads of dandelion spores. There's pickled vegetables. We've got some raw insect meat. Why are we not making food? We should be making some meat soup, I think. And definitely some veggie soup. We should definitely be doing that. So people aren't making food. I'm a little bit concerned about that because I would say that's big, important priority number one. Hang on a minute, hang on. Pause time. First of all, let's go and rectify this. So I think we'll put relax there. They can have 3 hours off at the end of the day. Between 6 o'clock and then what's that? 9 o'clock. So 3 hours. And then what we'll do is, just to make sure they do get a decent amount of sleep in, hang on, why don't we change that round? So like that, look. So how much sleep is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8 hours sleep. That's like what scientists say you're supposed to get. That's a good amount of sleep. So give them a decent amount of sleep. They can work from pretty much when they wake up to the evening. And then they get 3 hours off in the evening to just kind of, chill out, sit about, go and punch the punching bag, go and play some darts and cheat while standing really near to the board or whatever. There we go. That's a little bit better, I think. So there's no anything. It's all kind of prescribed stuff. Okie doke. Right. So who should be cooking? Hang on. Activities. Cooking should be Annette. Annette should be cooking. But where is Annette right now? She's going over here. Do you know what? She's going to go and harvest that, which is okay. That's fine. So she can grab that and bring it back. She still does have stomachache, which isn't ideal. I don't know when that goes away. Oh, look, it tells you where it is on the person. Oh, that's quite fun. Right, so she's bringing that back, but she's not feeling too great about it. And then, oh, look at this already. We're almost halfway through with that. That's wonderful. Yeah, okay. I'm looking forward to that being completed. And then we might want to think about doing some other bits and bobs in terms of some electrical stuff going on. Is it worth maybe thinking of getting a little sort of electrical grid over here? Vanessa might possibly have a little bit of a meltdown. Vanessa, are you okay? What's wrong with you? Hang on a minute. Crushingly unhappy. Could develop meltdown in any moment. Okay, you're hungry and... Right, hang on. If you're hungry... Oh, that's the problem. There is no food. Right, Annette, could you do some cooking, please? Refuel. Is the problem that we haven't got any... no, we've got sticks. Right, refuel the fire. Annette, I'm gonna directly control you because people are going to get very grumpy because there is no food, which is generally bad. When it's raining, everyone's all getting very sad. Right, that's done. Wait there, please. I now want you to cook some veggie soup, please. Go and do some cooking. 2 people are at risk of meltdown. Ember, Nova, we need some food. We really do need some food. Everyone go and have a cup of tea. Ember, what are you up to? You are doing some of this. Right, can you go and have some tea, please? Because that makes everybody happy. Hang on, can we go there? Right, drink tea. And Nova, I don't care what you're doing. I don't want you to have a meltdown. Go and drink some tea. Vanessa, I'm not bothered what you're doing. Drinking tea is reserved. There's plenty of tea there. There's a lot of tea around. I would like Vanessa to go and have some tea. Can we all just sit around and drink some tea, please? Apart from Annette, who can do the cooking. That's still reserved. Okay. So no. Oh, Vanessa reached intellect 5. That's brilliant. And we've got some food as well. Fantastic. Right. Who didn't drink tea? I don't know who drank tea and who didn't. Oh, Nova's drinking tea. Right. Ember, you go and drink some tea now. That's going to be good. So Ember has got some tea. Vanessa, you go and drink some tea because this is what we do. This is how things are going to work around here. When things get tough, we have some tea. That's what's going to happen. I mean, you're all wet and miserable right now. Very soon, in not too long at all, we can be over here. We can be over here in lovely proper rooms and it's going to be fantastic. We might want to think about some sort of light arrangements over here. But we of course need to get some sort of electrical setup happening. Hang on. If we wanted to do this, diesel generator. So we need liquid fuel and scrap metal. We can make one of those. We can make a diesel generator And then I have to recall the tutorial that I played quite a long time ago now, and I've got to remember how it kind of all works out and connects up. I think that we have to have a power pole, so we need a generator, and then a power pole, and the power pole then needs to get plugged into all the lights and things. So if we had a light in here and a light in here, the power pole would need to plug into that. But okay, that's fine. And then, have we got an air vent? When open creates airflow, which greatly stimulates heat exchange. Have we not got the other thing? I don't think we need a heating stove or a heater. That's one good thing about this map. We know that it's not going to get particularly cold. It's going to go the other way and get completely, utterly toasty. Okay, hang on. Are we researching the other thing? Heat pumping. That's what I'm looking for. Heat pumping. Right, okay. So, yeah, we're trying to unlock the secrets of that right now. So if we could get that done very soon as well, then we can maybe get some air conditioning going on in these rooms and people can feel just a little bit cooler. They can go to sleep in a regularly normal temperature rather than it being 31 degrees C or whatever. I think that'd be quite good. Right, we're out of food again, but is somebody going to go and make some more food? Why are we not prioritising food? I'm a little bit concerned by this, but okie doke. Annette played some darts. Well done. That's good. Right, Annette's drinking some tea. That's going to make her happy. Hopefully that's going to keep people enjoying. There you go. Enjoyed beverage. Of course you did. And minor pain relief because you had some tea. Lovely. And a pleasant walk. A pleasant walk over the crops there. Splendid stuff. Right, everyone can come to bed. And then hopefully, if things go well, that should be the very last time you have to go to sleep on the floor on little kind of unpleasant looking straw mat things. Because if we work really hard and get all this done, then yeah, that can all be put together. And we can go to sleep over here, indoors, under a roof. Oh, it's going to be amazing. But right, okay, first things first, let's let them have a nap. And while they're doing that, we'll just have a little look around and I'll try to maybe think about what we need to do next. But really, the big thing is getting this done. We want to get that done as soon as possible. Okay, we might have a problem with some aggressive animals. What are the types this time? Right, so 1 overgrown scarabée, 1 explosive one, and 8 poisonous ones. Okay, they are getting a little bit more dangerous each time, I notice. So they started out as just, fairly rubbish ones, and now they're getting a little bit trickier to deal with. But okay, it's going to take a while for them to go and do something. Where are they? They're over there in the trees. I mean, I'm kind of secretly hoping that something pootles over there and attacks them, because that's happened in the past. You, bulky animal friend, can you go over there and just deal with those insects? Because that'd be really helpful. Hello, you're coming to look at the building. Oh, you're not the building inspector, are you? Maybe you're the building inspector. Right, hang on. Animal attack. They've attacked significantly quicker than they have done before. Normally they take a long while to go and start attacking, but yeah, they've got around to it pretty quickly. Right, everybody draft. Everybody sort of come. I mean, can we stand over here? Could we stand here? That would be quite good, because then we can't get surrounded, and also it might bring us closer to that thing, and that might then join in the fight. So animal attack. Yeah, they're slowly coming through. Right, okay, here we go. They're coming through that way. Coming through this side. I don't quite know, because at the moment, right, so what happens is, a little bit like RimWorld, sorry, the game that begins with R that we can't mention while playing this game, that game that I might just said there accidentally, yeah, when in that game, a bit like that, when you're getting attacked, they'll try to find a way into your base. So if we had a trap corridor, they'd go toward the trap corridor, and it would all be glorious and brilliant, but we don't have such a thing, so I'm not entirely sure where they target. I don't quite know what they do. Right, you two, Ember and Nova, maybe you two pop down here because you can shoot that. You've both got proper shooty guns. So you try and pick that thing off nice and quick, even though you've missed. Okay, hang on. Right, so Ember is injured, but I think you'll muddle through. It's going to be fine. Right, you target that thing. Right, that thing is dead. This is good. You go and stand just there, look. And then hopefully you can pick off the littler ones as we go before they even reach you. Right, that's a poison one. Damaged structures. Our building's being damaged already. No. Okay, look at this. We're doing a good job. Only 2 left. And down to 1 left. And then boop. All done. Is that it? Have we fended off the bugs this time? Yes. Right, okay. So undraft everybody. Nova, I think, might be a bit injured, however. A poisonous bite. Okay. So it's just going to, yeah, treatment doesn't require medicine. It's just going to go away on its own. You have a superficial bite. You, I think, are okay. And you're okay. Right, so 2 of you should go and sit down and wait for treatment. And then Vanessa should go and actually treat you. She should do. If we do the clever grabby thing and then say, okay, butcher that, butcher that, butcher that. Do we need to, repair the stone floor, please? Oh, I like that multi-select thingamajig. That's very good. Right, so you're awaiting treatment. Vanessa's having food. Vanessa is then sorting you out. Vanessa's sorting you out. And of course, because it's Vanessa, we know that's going to work because she's very good at doing the doctoring. And there we go. We're making some more food as well. We've got 2 lots of veggie soup. And hopefully, we should be able to get some meat soup sorted because we get the meat from all these things. But yeah, very soon we are going to need some sort of defensive things. Oh no. Ember's got swarm fever again. Mild swarm fever. Oh, botherations. Right, how long is it going to be until they grow? They're nowhere near ready. They're nowhere near ready. Okay, can we ferment? Yeah, antibiotics. We need 50 grain. Do we have 50 grain? We've got precisely the right amount we need. Okay, so yes, somebody get that done. Do it probably until we have, I don't know, 5 lots. I mean, that won't work right now. It won't work at the moment. But yeah, if we could get that done, that'd be really good. Right, it's been repressed at the moment, so she's not sort of struggling or anything. But we do need to get that sorted. Right, they're taking that out. And now I think the grain's gone in there. And we're trying to make some antibiotics. Okay, that's really good. That's really good because that's quite a big thing that we need to get sorted. I don't think we're going to get all this done. Although the rooms are done. I think the rooms are finished. Hang on a minute. Put the roofs back on. Yes. The roofing and the rooms and the walls and everything else is all done. It's just the beds inside that haven't quite been completed. But we're getting that done eventually. Slowly but surely. Hang on. Are you going to go make a bed? Ember's made a bed. And now I think it's time for them to all go and have a sit down. So, okay, that's a bit of a nuisance, but never mind. So, right, tomorrow, you lot. Tomorrow, you can go to sleep in proper beds. There's been a slight delay thanks to the bugs. Any letters of complaint, write it to where the bugs live or whatever. The king or queen of the bugs. But yeah, tomorrow, we can all sleep over here. Maybe. Possibly. Ah, yes, mustn't forget to make ourselves a musical instrument because last time we learnt the tech to do so. And I think, is it Vanessa? Is it Vanessa that can play a musical instrument? Hang on, is it over there? Yeah, musical prodigy. So maybe we get a musical instrument in and then Vanessa can just try to keep the mood of the camp up a little bit with some lovely music. That'd be quite good. Oh, hello. Are you trampling our crops? Please do not do that. That would be a nuisance. Yeah, they're growing very slowly, but hopefully... Hang on. The antibiotics have been done. So was it Ember that was ill? Ember... It's been suppressed, but do we now have... Where is it? Where's medical stuff? Yeah, 5 lots of antibiotics, it says there. Have we got 5 lots? Okay, so can we treat her? Maybe when her sort of suppression state of it wears off, they'll give them antibiotics. And they'll do it that way. What's going on over here? Is there a fight happening? Have we got a fight happening between some sort of random insects? There's... A flying insect, yep, that's very good, and a flying insect. So we've got purpley flying insect and red flying insect. Are they fighting? No, I don't think they are fighting. I thought maybe they were having a little bit of a fight, but no, they're just spending some time over here, looking at the grass and the dandelion trees. Okay, maybe they're on holiday, maybe they're on a little trip over here. There's loads of those creatures over there now. Like a great big sort of herd of them over there. Wow, there's many of them over there. Right, let's come back over here. Look, how are we doing with the beds? I think they're all done. Oh my goodness me, the beds are all completed. They're all done. Our little kind of mini base, the first stage of the base, is complete. Look at that. Oh, that's wonderful. Good job. Good job whoever did all the building work. So now, do we need to assign beds to particular people or have they claimed their own already? I'm not quite sure. So let's have a look at that bed. Right, it's just a shared bed. It's a shared bed. I think we can designate specific beds. Right, who gets on well with who? Where's that kind of thing? Hang on, there must be a sort of relationships bit. Do we know how well they're getting on with each other? Is there a bit? There must be a bit in here that tells us who's liking who and who isn't liking who. It's got to be in here somewhere. Where is that? Okay. It's got to be around. There's got to be a bit that says, yeah, they get on with that person, they don't get on with that person. But right now, I can't see where that would be. Hang on, I'm going to click lots of buttons and see if I can find it. I thought it'd be in here, if anything. I thought it would be in there, but no. Okay, right, do you know what? We're going to find out where that is, because there's got to be a thing that tells us who likes who and who doesn't like who. Because otherwise, how do you know if they're mortal enemies or best buddies or whatever? So hang on, I'm going to jab buttons and try and find where that might be. It's right there. It's on the first tab. Look, it's on the overview tab right at the bottom. So Annette likes Nova. So does Nova like Annette? Right, so they get on. So how about Vanessa and Ember? Yeah, Vanessa and Ember get on. So we'll have Annette and Nova in one room. So we don't kind of mix the people that are antagonising each other and make it all uncomfortable. So over here, we'll have Annette. And that bed there, that one can be for Nova. And then that one can be for Ember. And that one can be for Vanessa. Right, you've got beds, everybody. Now we can get rid of these rubbish things down here. So get rid of that. So, yeah, deconstruct that, please. And that one. And that one. And away with that one. Wonderful. Right, so they can just go. That's fine. They still have to go a little way to, get all these things. Little bit of a walk through the rain, but I think they'll be quite happy. Heat pumping. Heat pumping is done. We might possibly be able to get all that done in time for when it goes into the orange season, which I guess is, yeah, as we sort of talked about last time at the end of the previous video, I think this is wet season, which you've seen because of course it rains and there's storms all the time. Then I think it might get to, oh, it's getting quite warm around here season, and then red is going to be proper, really toasty, boiling hot season. So if we could get some of the air conditioning stuff set up for then, that would be very good. Also, I don't think we're researching anything right now. What do we want to go for? I mean, a few people did say, go and get the long distance travel stuff. Go and send some people away on little trips, because you can find loads of things, you can find other survivors, you can bring lots back. So maybe we should get that done. Possibly get that done. It's only 12 hours. And what do we need for that? Find or produce electronics. Okay, a few people said about electronics, we make them in here, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how we make electronics. I don't know if it is on the crafting table. I think a few people said it was on the crafting table. So maybe we have to go and find electronics, because I'm not sure how we make it. I don't know. Maybe we haven't found a particular thing in the world that we need to make electronics. Maybe there's a thing. So hang on. Which ones of these had... Oh, which one was it? One of the things around here was... It gave us silicone. Was it the mushroom? It was the silicone leaf. It was one of these. Maybe we have to go and harvest one of these to get silicone out of it, because silicone is good for making computer parts or whatever. I don't really know. We'll do that. Look, grab that. Harvest. Oh, all of those. We can grab all of those. Maybe when we have that, we can then use it to make electronics. And then, do you know what? Harvest that as well, because that might give us a new research option. If we go and grab whatever's on there, we might get some more research stuff. That could be quite good. There's a lot going on. There's a lot happening right now. People are transporting stone back. Okay, that's good. That's good for building the extra kind of base, getting more rooms in. Got plenty of wood. Ember is ill. Ah, right. Yes. She now has the... Oh, she's going to go to bed. She's going to go to actual bed. Okay, is she in bed? She's in bed. Ember's in a proper bed, everybody. Look, this is brilliant. Right, Ember's in bed, but she does now have... is that getting bad? Yeah, that's going to get bad, isn't it? So, Vanessa, could we come over here? Heal Ember, reserved by Annette. I would rather Vanessa do it. I would rather Vanessa do it because we know it's going to succeed. We don't want Ember to struggle and sort of be ill or whatever. So let's get Ember. Get Vanessa doing that, please. Because Vanessa's much better. She's the super doctor. So, yeah, if you could go and do that, please, that would be wonderful. Okay, so Vanessa coming in. Let's make sure this does work. I mean, it should work. According to all the things, it should work. The treatment should not fail because Vanessa's doing it. So, boop. And now there we go. She has immunity to swarm fever. She is over it. It's all done. Might take a little bit of a nap, just going to get back on your feet or whatever. But there we go. Wonderful. And then hopefully your health will start ticking up, and it is ticking up. Okay, this is wonderful. It's all looking pretty good. That's being harvested. We can make lots of lovely food out of that. Are they ready to harvest? They might be ready to harvest, possibly. So we can make more tea, which is arguably the more important thing than, beds and food, whatever. Tea is the most important thing. And then over here, I don't know if they're ready or not. I'm not entirely sure. We have no grain, but yeah, we're down to, 4 antibiotics. That's okay. Do we need to craft some more bandages, possibly? I think, hang on. It must be on an order here. It must be on an order. Get rid of that. Until 4. I would say let's go until 10, because they're not going to go off. I don't think the bandages are going to go off, so that's going to be fine. Veggie leather, and then spears. In fact, get rid of the spear. Get rid of veggie leather for now. We don't need to queue that up anymore. Let's just try and tidy things up a little bit. Not got anything on the drying rack at the minute, but that's absolutely fine. Okay, tick time on a bit. I want to see them go to bed over here. I want to see them all go to sleep over here in the proper room. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be very exciting. Right, hang on. So what we could do is it worth now looking at getting our diesel generator set up? And we can put it, I think we put it outside. We don't want that inside, because surely that's going to kick out some fumes and such like. So let's, hang on. Falling spaceship debris. You might, oh no. Bloated insect, you might want to move out of the way. There might possibly be, okay. Oh, I think bloated insect friend survived. I think they're okay. Okay, that's good news. Well done, bloated insect friend. I mean, there are loads more bits around. There's loads more bits, but we are telling them to grab lots of other things. So we want to go and grab that, want to go and grab that over there. Also, is it worth making some different clothing while we're here? So t-shirt, yes, but they've got regular trousers. You've got trousers. You've got spaceship pants, which sound fantastic. You've got synthetic leggings, which sound, oh yeah, they're really good for cold tolerance, but not so good for heat. And you've got trousers. Okay, so is it worth, over on our lovely tailoring bench, is it worth making some summer pants? That's quite nice. Make it out of cloth, please, because we've only got 50 cloth. That's not as much as I was hoping we would have. Okay, do that until we have, do that until we have 4 of those, and make it out of cloth, because that might at least sort of keep it a bit cooler. And then we do need to keep, people are going to get, their clothes are wearing out, I notice. So over here, look, the t-shirts are looking a little bit tatty and everything else. Can we plant that cotton stuff? Can we plant that? Is it worth getting another, where are we, farming, non-edible, cloth blossom. It's got a brilliant name. Is it worth getting another little sort of field of that set up over here? So again, like that, 100% growth. Yeah, okay. Get one of those in as well, please. Because, we could do with making lots of different items of clothing. And I think we have to grow our own stuff for that. So, if we go tops, t-shirts, do until we have 4. We need to do this all the time, actually, don't we, really? So, does it count the hats that are being worn? I was thinking, so straw hat, change that. So, until we have 4. But I think we have got 4 hats. Sorry, made out of hay. We can go and do that anyway. That's nice and easy. The summer shoes, veggie leather. Make them out of veggie leather, but do that until we have 4 of those. But now, so it's 4 in stock. Okay, that's quite good. Summer pants until 4. T-shirts until 4. Just to make sure everyone's got a spare. People have got a spare. So hat, shoes, pants, shirt. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. So it's the in-stock number that we're looking for, but we do need to get some hay. Where did that come from? Was that from these things? Giant's grass. Yeah, that was from here, wasn't it? Hang on, just go and grab... do we even need that much? Just take a little bit, 2 lots, maybe get a 3rd bit. There, cut that, get that sorted, please. There we go. Right, so we are telling them to do quite a lot of stuff. We are giving many orders, but right now, they're all going to bed. And look, they can all walk through the door. They can kind of float up that step, which is a bit cumbersome, but we'll sort that out. They can go in here, hoik the door open, and they can go in here. Now look at that, disturbed sleep, because of course Ember just came in. So eventually, when we have another pair of rooms over here, they won't get the disturbed sleep modifier thing, which will be brilliant. Ember just literally just falling into bed and sleeping where she fell. Okay, good. They're all asleep in proper actual bedrooms. This is fantastic. Although, hang on. Annette is a cave dweller. What? You just said cave dweller. And she lost happiness because of that. A carpet, some wooden parquet, or any of the floor covering would make this room a lot more beautiful. Oh, you're not happy with the floor. Do you know what? We can look at that. Where are we? Flooring. Carpet. We could put some carpet in there. Or maybe a little bit of wooden flooring. I would like some carpet, though. It's too cloth. Oh, botherations. We're not having leather carpet because that's just weird. Skin bark carpet would look good. It would probably look quite good. But I kind of think that we should go for the soft carpet. Let's go for that. But we're not going to do it right now because we need to make clothes. That's possibly more important. Right, let's get time moving on nice and quick. And they can all wake up in many hours' time. And then, yeah, we need to go and just grab those resources there. And then we can start making some more clothes. Also food. We do need to maybe start working on food. I'm not quite sure why people are not bothering with food anymore. And then when we've gathered all that stuff, when we've gathered that, we'll then look at getting a generator in. And then possibly, if we could, getting some air conditioning in. That'd be good. Vanessa reached combat level 2. Ember just taught Vanessa how to do fighting while they just woke up. They woke up a bit early and then went, oh, do you know what? Here's how to do some fighting better. And she went, okay, thank you. So you stabbed them in the face. Right, brilliant. That's good to know. Thank you so much. Right, here we go. Cutting that down. So choppity chop. That won't take long at all. So that's that sorted. And there we go. We've now got buzz shrooms. Right, so we've gathered that. Bring that back. That didn't open up a new research option, but that's no great surprise. But they're coming back, so we can use those. Right, this is the important thing. Is this now going to give us access to some sort of electronics crafting shenanigans? I hope it does. Right, boop. New resource, silicon. Used in production of some electrical components and devices. Okay, so now head back over here. We're crafting bandages. We can now not make electronics. Bother. I was kind of hoping that maybe that would allow us to make some electronics of some kind, but clearly not. Clearly that's not what we've got to do. We'll pick it up anyway. We'll gather it all anyway, because it's got to be useful. Something rotted away. What's that? I don't know what that is. It's a... I don't know what that is. What is that? Something in a box. Is it that? An unfinished item. Oh no, the unfinished item rotted away. How will we cope without that thing that we've coped without? Okay, never mind. Ignore that. That's all fine. Don't care about that at all. Right, we're planting the cloth stuff. That's wonderful. Annette's now sowing the field over there so we can get some more veg stuff. And long distance travel is now done. Vanessa is lecturing Nova on critical thinking. Hopefully that's going to go well. Are you responding well to being lectured? Possibly, I don't know. Right, research. What do we do now? So what's going to be useful? I mean, a few people have said, why not get some armour? Get some armour sorted for your people. And Joe, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea because at some point in the not too distant future, there are going to be bigger and badder creatures. I mean, what we've got now is sort of okay, but there's going to be really horrible ones, isn't there? So, I mean, do we go for that? Do we try and get ourselves veggie armour, possibly? To dress up in purple and look, yeah, as well as being well defended, also look completely fabulous. We could, electronics crafting. That's what we need. Open up a new research thing. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, maybe we get that. Because then with that, we can start making solar panels and wind turbines. We're not so reliant on sort of the fuel to go into the generator. And then, yeah, we are going to need to craft our own electronics, I think, to make the air conditioning bits and bobs. So maybe we do get that. There are so many things. Right, get that. That's going to take 2 days. That's quite a long time. And then possibly, yeah, some veggie armour. So that's 4 days of research right there, queued up on two fairly ordinary things. I mean, okay, veggie armor's not ordinary. Making electronic stuff is quite ordinary. And I think if we've grabbed... Yeah, we've done the last harvesting over there, I think, have we? Oh, Xenoflora Blight, 5 plants. What does that mean? 5 dandelion trees. Oh no! The dandelion trees, we have to cut them down. Oh no, they've got blight. We have to do that really quickly. If we could do that now, please, that would be grand, because otherwise it's going to spread and kill the other ones. Thick smoke. A thick column of smoke is rising from a nearby area. Ooh, interesting. Unlock thick smoke expedition. I don't... Oh, Ember's going to have a meltdown. Ember, what's wrong with you? You should be okay. Ah, you're eating. Okay, you're going to eat. You're a bit hungry. So that'll go away. And then you'll get a nice bonus saying, yeah, I had some food. Okay, that's all fine. So now we've got long distance travel. It does say, yeah, we could use a crude hot air balloon. Where would that be? Where on earth is that? I'm not quite sure. Camp? No. Oh, you can have signs. Little signs and go that way. So I'm going into farming. Is it page? Why do you click on that? Where's the thing going to be? It's under science. Hot air balloon. We can make it, I think. So sticks, we can get those at any time. That's fine. Metal alloys, we can make a few of those. We've got that. Fabrics and leather. Okay, we can probably work around that as well. So do we need to make ourselves... Oh, it's quite big. Let's make a little hot air balloon. We'll put that... I don't know. There. That'll do. Build ourselves a balloon, please. We're doing some tailoring over there. That's all very good. Yeah, can we chop these down? Can somebody come and do the chopping of the things? Nova is cutting these down. We're going to get some wood from it, which isn't so bad. Are we going to do it in time to stop it spreading to the rest of the crop? I think so. Okay, and do you know what? That additional wood is quite good. That means we can just build some more rooms without having to chop down loads more trees. Or we could use it on the balloon, if that's what we need to do. I think it's being put together already. Have we loaded it up with all the things we need? Oh, that's exciting. Okay, that's very good. Right, back over here we go for a second. So diesel generator. Let's put that outside here. So pop that there for now. Get that done. And then, hang on, light and heat. Where is it? Air conditioner. How is this going to work? So CPU cores, 1. How many of those do we've got? 6 of those. So we could right now put an air conditioner into that room and into that room, and they would be lovely and cool. I think, given that the temperature is going to creep up, it's going up to, is it dry season now, is it? Oh, okay. Maybe that's what we have to do. So, right, let's get this done as well. So, is that the right way round? Yes, that's all right. Let's put it over there, look. So if we put that there, or do you want it venting out the side? Let's hope venting out the side, actually. It can vent out the side. So we'll put that one there, so it can just vent the hot air out in that direction. That's fine. Nobody's that bothered. And then go back to light and heat. Get the other one going just there. Right, and then we might need a power pole, possibly. Wooden or metal? The metal one does require more alloys, but I think we have got plenty of scrap metal. And when we use it up, we're just replacing it. We're replacing it every time. Until 10 is a bit low, isn't it? Can we do 40? Can we do 40 of those? That'd be quite good. I think people seem to be quite jolly again, which is wonderful. Noah's punching a pole. So we might want to get a... Hang on, where are we? Ember Reach Construction 3. That's really good. And we have a balloon. We have a hot air balloon. Okay. Right. Some sort of expedition thing is going to happen then, is it? Do we want to go away now? Okay, how do we do expeditions? What do we do with that? Okay, so our balloon needs liquid fuel to work. Okay, so I think we have plenty of that. 221 units of it, that's okay. And we need 30 of it to get fueled up, so that's okay. We have just started the work on our generator over here, which I imagine will also need liquid fuel. So we might be going through it. I don't know how quick that's going to use up the fuel. I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out, I suppose. But, okay, so how else does this work then? There's an expedition button there and also in here as well. So how are we going to do this? There are 7 expeditions available. Oh, crikey is okay. So we can explore. Explore. Right. So, it's not got fuel in it. Okay, that makes perfect sense. So 2 hours, fly the balloon high, and look around for points of interest. New expedition sites will be unlocked as a result. Okay, so at the moment, I assume we can't do anything. Ooh, thick smoke is over there. But again, we can't do anything because it's not got any fuel. But that has just appeared. Oh, I wonder if it's worth... I mean, okay, right, with speed time on. I think it's bedtime. They're all going to go to bed. I mean, very soon, your rooms are going to be beautifully air conditioned. It's not going to be 29 degrees C and stuffy in there anymore. It's going to be fresh. It's going to be fresh. It's like going to be walking into some sort of Arctic research station or something. It's going to be wonderful. But there is a little bit of work to do first, of course. So let's let them have a lovely night's sleep, and then we'll see what they have to get up to in the morning. Oh, look at that. They get a lovely positive happiness modifier for sleeping in a proper bed. That's quite good. Yeah, what is it? Slept in a comfy bed, +9. That's a really good thing. If every time they go to sleep, they get a +9 mood modifier, that's got to be a good thing. Okay, right. So I think what happens is they all wake up. And if they wake up before 6 o'clock, they just kind of hang around. They just sort of stand around a bit, which is a little bit weird. Could we possibly... Can we... hang on, refuel... Oh, they are refueling it. I don't know if we could sort of prioritize that over other things. I'm not quite sure if you can prioritize things or not. Do you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It'll do. They'll get round to refueling it eventually. And then we have to see how that works. Because I don't know how that works. So I think we're doing some smelting, are we? Yeah. So we're doing smelting. So we're trying to get some more alloys on the go. That's good. We're getting some more wood. And there we go. Nova, I think, there we go. That's now been refueled. Brilliant. Oh, hang on. We've got... Oh, there's so much stuff. Not connected to a power consumer. Okay. Now, yeah, this does get a bit complicated. There's all sorts of exciting electrical gizmos and things, and you can switch things on and off and what have you. I mean, it might be worth if we could have some sort of controlling thing. We don't need the air conditioning on all the time, because really they're not going to be in those bedrooms during the day. They're going to be out and about doing things. So really, those two air conditioning units need to be switched on between, I suppose when they go to bed. I guess when they go to bed. Maybe we could switch it on a little bit earlier to make sure it's nice and cool when they get in there. But yeah, switch it on at 7 o'clock, turn it off at 6 o'clock. That'll save fuel and everything else. And there is a way to do that. There's some sort of electronic switch thing. Is it that one? It might possibly be that thing. Power cell generator. Generates electricity while depleting a power cell. I think we might have... We've got 4 power cells. Oh, they're like an emergency power thing. Okay. Also, just had a thought, maybe a lightning rod over here would not be such a bad idea. Just pop one of those over there, because we have seen a few storms. So, pop one of those there. That's not going to be a bad thing. Right. So I think power pole, get a metal power pole set up here. I think, is that showing us that it's connected to all the different things? That's showing us, that if we put it there, look, I think it's connected to... Yeah, does it connect to the rooms? I'm not entirely sure. We're going to put that there, and then if we have to move it, we have to move it. But okay, right, there we go. We're going to see what that does. Right, now the big thing we're going to look at now is over here. So expeditions, thick smoke. Right, so select a survivor to send on an expedition. And we've got 3 days and 4 hours before that goes away. But it is going to take 11 hours to get there. So it takes a little while to get there. I mean, kind of logically in my head, we should send either Ember or Nova, because they're good at fighting. And they don't know what they're going to find over there. They might find some lovely stuff. They might find the happy valley of marshmallows or something. But they also might find the big, terrifying valley of death badgers. And of course, they might fight those off. So we could possibly do with sending one of you two. Ember's happiness is 0. That's quite bad, isn't it? Hang on. Come out of that a second. Close that. Ember, are you okay? Burnout. Okay, it's always do this and do that. I must relax. I mean, okay, it's fine. Do you know what? Go and punch a thing. Go and punch that, please. That's what we want you to do. Ignore all the other stuff. Go and do some punching of this. So, hopefully, you can lose your stressed out thing. Right. That's hopefully going to tick up. You can also eat some food. Maybe as well, after you've eaten, don't know what you're doing now. You are constructing a lightning rod. Okay, hang on a second. Drink some tea. If you're ever sad, have a quick cup of tea. Everything's going to be amazing. There we go. Look, happiness is ticking up 11, 12. It's going to go up loads. Look at all the positive modifiers. Right, that's good. That sorted that out. I think then what we'll do is... Oh, Annette shared a childhood memory. Oh, that's nice. Right, the lightning rod is done. That's good news. If we could... Constructing the metal power pole. If we could possibly get this sorted... I don't quite know how this is going to work. Nova's reached crafting 4. This is good. And I think are we dropping things off for these things? I'd like to get this done if we could. Right, that's now done. So there are various little wires going along. Right, here we go. Air conditioner is being constructed. How is this going to work? I do not know. Right, click on the air conditioner. I believe it's turned on. And the target temperature is 24. Yeah, it's got the, kind of this thing here, so you can choose what you want it to be. I think maybe 22 might be a little bit fresher. So try and make it go to 22 degrees C in that room. So that's now going to work away. Is it connect? It's not on a control circuit. Connect this device to another control circuit. Okay, I might need to possibly try and remember how this works. Right, producers. Select all power producers in that grid. Okay. Oh, the lightning rod can provide power. So if we had a battery, I think if the lightning strikes the lightning rod, it can charge up a battery possibly, because it comes up as a generator of some kind. It comes up as a how do we get out of that thing? Yeah, it came up as a producer, and then consumers. There's just one air conditioner. I think it's working. I think it's on. Look. So if we move time on slowly. Yeah, look, that's doing something. That's got 20 fuel in it. That's going to last 1 day, 14 hours. And that is doing something. There's heat coming out of the back, or steam or something. And what's the temperature in that room now? 28 degrees. Whereas over there, it's 32. Now it's 27 degrees. Oh my goodness me, this is brilliant. Right, handling air conditioner. I think you just switch the switch. So yeah, make it a little bit cooler. And we want the same over here. So you're constructing that one. Oh, this is going to be brilliant. And we might go through all of our fuel maybe, but hang on. Target temperature, 22. And there we go. I think we've just got a very basic little setup going on. Some of our meat's about to rot away. Yeah, no, we've got crafting 4. That's good. How are we doing for food? We've got so many buttermelons, we don't know what to do with them. Possibly we should start pickling things. Can we... hang on. Oh, it's on times. Do it until we have... I don't know, 30 lots? Is that a lot? How many have we got now? We've got 40. Okay, do until you've got... we've got loads of raw vegetables, haven't we? Got 590 buttermelons. So yeah, do until you've got 100. That might use up a little bit of that. That's going to be good. Everyone's having a drink of tea, which is brilliant. Everyone is relaxed. Right, I think with that done, in fact, if we just run time on, because yeah, we're going to come back and it's going to be nighttime. So what we'll do is we'll finish up momentarily. We'll let them all finish off their things right now. So yeah, you two are going to sleep in, let's be honest, a lovely air-conditioned room. 22 degrees in there. That room is 24 degrees. This is brilliant. Okay, so hopefully they're going to be a little bit more comfortable now. They're going to be nice and comfy because, you know, they're not in a sweltering room. They're all a bit sad because the rooms are, let's be honest, a bit rubbish. But I think when we harvest that stuff there, is it? Yeah, when we harvest that, we can then put loads of carpet down in here and here, and they're going to be fine with it. They're going to love it. But okay, right, this is good. So we'll fly through until the morning because, yeah, we're going to wrap things up in a moment. But I didn't want to wrap things up and then come back next time and go, right, they're all asleep. Let's just not do anything for a few hours. So we'll come back, yeah, we'll sort of wait until they wake up. And then when we come back next time, we'll be ready to go. And I think we go and do an expedition. We hop into our little balloon and we go and have a little look around. So there we go. You are getting food to eat. Annette's just kind of standing around, not really knowing what to do. You've woken up too early, Annette. That's your problem. You've woken up a bit early. Right, there we go. Everybody slept on a comfy bed. This is brilliant. So, pause time for a second. I think we'll wrap things up for now. So, we'll finish off for the moment. I think it's gone fantastically well. Everything is going okay. I mean, that does mean at some point I imagine that something terrible is going to happen. Like a big spaceship's going to fall on us or something. But I think at the moment, it's gone pretty well. Things have gone very well indeed. So next time, yeah, we'll come back and look at what we do with expeditions. Maybe we send Ember or Nova out to look at the smoke thingamajig that's over in whatever direction it was over there. Because, yeah, we're running out of time to do that. So I would like to go and do that. I would like to go and have a little trip out somewhere, maybe explore the world a bit, see what we find. I mean, thick smoke might imply either a big crash of some kind, so a giant bit of spaceship has crashed and we can go and scavenge it for resources, or maybe it could be that that's somebody's like campfire or something, or some sort of cry for help. Somebody set fire to a load of trees thinking, hopefully somebody will see this and come and rescue me, so we might be able to get another survivor. Might be able to get another person. So we'll see what we can do with the expedition. And yeah, next time I think we have got plenty of stone, so we could possibly expand that out a little bit over there and then maybe get some more rooms set up. We'll try and get some electronics on the go. That's about 52% of the way through. So we'll try and maybe move away from that there. So try and not be so reliant on the diesel for all these sort of, cooling things we need in our rooms, and maybe get ourselves some solar panels and try and get batteries and various other bits and bobs. And yeah, maybe as well, think about some sort of defences. Because, yeah, maybe a wall would be quite a good idea. Possibly some sort of barrier. Like fortification. We could build wooden fortifications right now, which would be better than nothing. So we could put a great big wall along here just to stop things coming in. And maybe a wall along there. Maybe a wall down here. I don't know. But again, loads to think about next time when we come back. But yeah, things looking pretty good. We'll see how we get on when we return. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Stranded Alien Dawn. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Right, if we connect to there and open the door, we're going to get vaporized by this laser. And there's an electronic thing, which looks like a sad kind of Game Boy. I'm a tiny little sort of stick person in a computer. I can't steer the train as such. And look, we are outside and we're in a gutter. Oh, happy days. Hello, Leaf.